as of March, Hispanics hold just 2% of seats in Idaho's legislature, and that lack of representation is felt in education as well. Latino students make up 19% of K-12 enrollment, yet only 3% of public school staff are Hispanic.
Now, a new book, Latinas of Idaho, gives voice to 50 women who have helped shape the gem state.
Our Gabriela Lopez introduces us to one educator whose journey now extends into politics.
That's exactly right. For Sonia Galaviz, education is just the start of breaking barriers. She hopes her path from the classroom to the political stage inspires others. Like seeds planted in challenging soil, Latina women have grown roots of resilience, blossoming into leaders who transform communities through education, activism, and representation.
I'm keenly aware that I am, la única that's here. Down here, there's not others that come from the same background.
Sonia Galaviz knows what it's like to be the only Latina in the room. That's why she became a teacher.
I take very seriously what I do because every day I have an opportunity to make a difference in my 10-year-olds, my fifth graders' lives.
She also represents Idahoans on the political stage.
And one generation from working in the fields to where I have my doctorate degree and I'm a legislator, that is because of the sacrifice my parents made and the emphasis that they put on my education.
Galaviz, the daughter of immigrant farm-working parents, was born and raised in Idaho's Silver Valley.
I'm first generation everything in my family. Neither my father nor my mother had graduated from high school.
In the mid-90s, she moved to pursue higher education at Boise State University. But life threw her a challenge.
I had my daughter very young. I was only 20. Having kids and going to school and working full-time, I just wanted it so badly. I don't know how else to say it. Like I felt it, I had to keep going because neither side of my family had that opportunity.
And it all paid off. Galaviz is one of the 50 women featured in the book Nosotras, Latinas of Idaho. The idea came from editor Maria Gonzalez Cárdenas.
Others to see and to memorialize it and document it, how amazing we are and how much we have contributed to this great state.
The book showcases 3 generations of Latina women in Idaho.
The first are women around my generation. The second set of women are women in their 30s and 40s. The third section are young women.
For Gonzalez Cárdenas, it's more than just a book. It's a tool
to inspire little girls, right, that in spite of challenges, in spite of a lot of obstacles, in spite of discrimination, in spite of bad things that happen every single day, we are so resilient and it's possible to achieve your goals.
For Galaviz, it's about representation.
And we need to highlight the people doing this work because you've got to see it to be it, right?
Gonzalez Cárdenas says the book shows that Latinos in Idaho are more than just farm workers.
And so now we have lawyers and doctors and dentists, right? And a lot of business owners.
But she says that there's still work to be done.
The fact that we have one state legislator at the state capitol, there's something wrong, right? There is more work to be done.
And it all starts in the classroom.
I want my students to see that anything is possible. They just have to work for it.
The book Nosotras, Latinas in Idaho is not only found at local libraries. Cárdenas says that it's now a book being taught at the Boise State University, ensuring that these stories will continue to inspire and educate future generations. A major transformation is underway at the Minidoka National Historic Site. The purpose is to preserve Japanese American history. As local, state, and national leaders turn dirt at the Minidoka National Historic Site, descendants of Japanese Americans who lived through incarceration hope these restored buildings will stand as a reminder.
It was traumatic for many Japanese American families.
Preserving Japanese American history and ensuring its lessons are never forgotten.
If we don't understand and learn the lessons from the past, we're doomed to repeat those mistakes in the future.
For Robin Achilles, the project is deeply personal.
My grandparents were incarcerated.
The historic site is made up of 2 buildings, the Block 22 barracks.
There were 6 rooms in each barrack, and often an entire family was crammed into one room. They had no kitchen, they had no sink, they had no bathroom, they had no privacy.
And the mess hall.
People would line up for their meals. It was very chaotic. Often kids would run off and go eat with their friends.
Achilles said that although it was a difficult time for families, the people of Minidoka are happy to see these historic structures preserved.
20 years that people have been wanting to see this history preserved. And so it really is, people are really excited and happy to see this happen today.
Once complete, the site will serve as a living museum of history,
Where visitors can walk in and see what the living conditions were upon the arrival of individuals here and how those living conditions changed over time.
Leaders with the National Park Service encourage Idahoans to learn more about the diverse cultures that make up the gem state.
Come and experience some of the things of other cultures have experienced in your backyard.
Improvements are not just here in Minidoka, they're also happening at 2 other sites in southern Idaho. That's in Hagerman Fossil Beds and Craters of the Moon. Reporting from Minidoka National Historic Site, I'm Gabriela Lopez, Idaho's News Channel 7. El miércoles 19 de noviembre, los familiares y amigos de 8 personas esperaban con angustia y ansiedad a que sus seres queridos fueran liberados, después de permanecer un mes detenidos en un centro de detención en el condado de Elmore.
Sí, ahorita la vi también. Y desde ese mismo domingo nos trajeron aquí y no nos volvieron a sacar. Nos llevaron a Boise, de Boise los cambiaron aquí, luego de aquí los llevaron otra vez para Boise.
Esto tras la redada federal que se llevó a cabo el 19 de octubre en Wilder, Idaho, en un carril de carreras por una presunta operación de apuestas ilegales.
Se pasaban de lanza los policías, te apuntaban, varios los golpearon, a una tía mía la golpearon enfrente de nosotros por defendernos. No puedes hacer nada porque no puedes estar peleando con la gente.
Fidel y Emilio fueron 2 de los 8 liberados en el condado de Elmore tras la ejecución de una orden de un juez federal.
Como en las 5 o 6 de la tarde, alguien avisó que vamos por fulano, que ya están libres, van a salir libres.
El juez aprobó las peticiones de habeas corpus y determinó que ICE retuvo a las personas ilegalmente sin darles la oportunidad de solicitar fianza. Fidel y Emilio, a pesar de estar detenidos, aseguran que el trato adentro del centro de detención fue justo.
Pues está bien, no tratan mal, son muy buenas gentes, no son nada racistas, nomás que pues uno se estresa de estar encerrado. Nos daban bien comida y todos los días.
Entre las personas liberadas había 7 hombres y una mujer. La última fue puesta en libertad alrededor de las 8:15 de la noche, mientras oficiales les daban instrucciones al momento de salir.
Pues nomás nos estaba explicando que no teníamos que violar ninguna ley antes de ir a eso, que si cambiamos de dirección la diéramos y fue todo, y que firmáramos unos papeles que nos íbamos a presentar el 18 en la oficina.
Y solo esperan
Va a tener que seguir trabajando y echarle ganas para adelante.
y disfrutar de la libertad junto a sus familias.
Pues feliz y no sé, se siente extraño sentir de nuevo que va a salir uno. Quiero estar bien con mi familia y con todos mis amigos, los que me ayudaron ahí.